Durham is my hometown. I mean, I just feel like, it may not have been done intentionally, but I feel like I've been overlooked and disrespected. I mean, I gotta look at this man's face on the poster in my gym for a 2-month training period. I'm not even on the poster, so I mean, somebody gonna have to pay for that. The only person I can take it out on is the opponent.
Boxing, the illustrious sport of combat for Vegas and Atlantic City. A casino sport not fit for a place like North Carolina. Wrong. On June 7th, Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina gets a little bit hotter. One Hit Promotions presents the Hands on Fire boxing event. Leather meets flesh in a fiery exchange, a grueling competition, all for the promise of victory. Especially for two of the fighters who are battling doubt, age, and for home turf. Across the Triangle in hometown Durham, North Carolina, a fighter trains in a state of intense focus and quite possibly a little frustration.
Well, the reason why I'm ready to fight now is because, a lot of things, different changes in my life. I have to make some new changes and add to what's going on in my life. I pretty much lost everything beforehand, and also I'm in Mayweather's weight class. There's a lot of money in that weight class, so I said if I'm going to go pro, it's got to be worth my while.
For those who don't know, I moved to Durham from Newark, New Jersey when I was a kid. I've always viewed Durham as a second home, because Durham has too many things going on in the streets. It's too much of a hard life not to have a good fighter coming out of Durham.
Well, heading into this fight, I'm probably pretty much the underdog because of my age. I'm attempting something that has not been done to pretty much debut as a pro debut as a boxer at 46 years old.
I would say my fighting style is a mixture of speed, power, aggressiveness, thinking. It all depends on what's going on in the ring. Foremost and important is to come out of that ring the same condition that I went in, and the only way I know to try to come out of that ring the same condition I went in is to go in there and to try to end it fast. So my fighting style is going to be brutal and hard because I'm in the gym training hard, and if he's not training hard, then he's in trouble.
I would describe my fighting style as an adaptive style. I flow like water. It depends on who's in front of me based upon how I'm going to react to that type fighter. I'm pretty much a multifaceted fighter, not one-dimensional. So you pretty much can't predict what I'm going to do based upon some film footage.
Y'all all know what happens to water when it's introduced to a steady a steady stream of heat, right? It evaporates. It's got to come back another day.
At 46 years old, I feel like I'm better than when I was at 20 years old. When I first started boxing at 20 years old, no one wanted to train me. They said, you're done, you're old then. Look at me now. So I'm still training now. I feel like I'm in the best shape that I've ever been in my entire life, even when I was younger. And I still put in the work. I can put in the same work that I put in when I was younger.
It's the beginning of my boxing career. I can't start that off with a loss. What I represent coming into the ring June 7th is hard work, dedication, what that'll bring to the table, what that can help you accomplish. Training with Coach D has been awesome. It's been an awesome training. It's been awesome training, and it's helped me grow substantially as a fighter. I mean, I've only been with him for the last 6 months, beginning to transform as a fighter. I mean, my head movement is getting better, my combinations are getting better. I'm starting to see things a lot better in the ring. I'm starting to anticipate more. It's just been awesome training with Coach D.
I'm Coach D. We got a little team called Hayes Home Boxing, Brick City. We do I'm basically about boxing. Boxing, defense, angles, footwork, all around boxing. I got a couple of amateurs that won a few amateur belts. I got a young amateur that's been to the Nationals. So basically, I think he got one of the best coaches in the area. And all we got to do is get in the gym, get in the fight, and take care of his business.
Well, One Hit Promotions is it's a great promotion company. They do everything A1 class style, and One Hit Promotions gave me a chance. I told the manager, the owner of One Hit Promotions, that, hey, I want to fight. I'm serious about this. I told him a few times, and he heard me loud and clear. He said, yeah, man, you want to fight. And he didn't just blow me off like other promoters did. So I appreciate the opportunity, the honor, the class, and everything being done.
You know, James makes you feel like a brother. And, you know, that means a lot coming from me. My brother passed away about 6-7 years ago. And, you know, I put a tattoo of him right here. And when James is around me, when I'm in the ring, whenever I'm training, I feel like I got two brothers with me at all times. So it means a lot to me.
Coach Jay is my coach here at East Coast Boxing. I've been coming here for a few months and joined the boxing team a few weeks ago, and he's really been a huge inspiration for me, seeing him train by himself all the time and really create himself as a boxer, and him being able to transform me as a boxer as well has really been a great inspiration for me to see him grow, and also me grow along with him has been awesome.
Isaiah Robinson, he came to me wanting to turn pro. So I said, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to get in the gym. We're going to work hard. And so far, that's just what he's been doing, working hard. Well, Isaiah's a new guy in our club. You know, I'm going to give a little shout out to my young amateurs, little Chris, Max, Jose. Isaiah's like the new guy to our team. And the way my young kids perform, Isaiah's gonna perform the same way. We're looking at high-level boxing. I see a couple of advantages. One, he got me. I want you to cut that. We gotta come back. All right, one, he got me as his coach. Two, he got a heart, he got discipline, and he seemed like he's very determined. And with those things, I see a victory, possibly an early stoppage.
It means everything to me. It's the beginning of my career, so I mean, it means the world to me. It means everything. What's driving me right now is my family, my friends, my kids. Coach D, he done put a lot of faith into me, put a lot of trust into me, so I'm going in there to get the job done.
Yeah, my prediction is Isaiah's gonna beat this guy. He's gonna beat him easy, and it might just be a knockout.
Hello, my name is David Moore. I'm the president of One Hit Promotions. We have a debut fight June 7th, Isaiah Robinson versus James Edwards at the Convention Center, Hands on Fire. I'm gonna start off with you, James. In your backyard, how important is this fight for you, fighting in front of over 1,000 people?
Well, this fight is very huge because it's something that I've been trying to do for quite some time, and pretty much people weren't taking me seriously on it, and then until I met you, told you what my concerns were and what I would like to do. You giving me this opportunity, and I'm greatly honored to get this opportunity.
All right. Isaiah, you're also fighting in your backyard in front of a crowd over 1,000 people. How important is this fight for you?
It's important that I get a knockout.
All right. Isaiah, do you feel like you are the underdog or the favorite in this fight?
I feel like I've been slated as the opponent. He wasn't the original opponent that we had set up. I'm fighting him at a little bit of a higher weight than where I wanted to fight at, but I'm coming to make it a short night for myself. Hopefully late first round stoppage. Possibly if he can hang in there, early second round stoppage, but I don't see it getting out of the first.
Do you feel, James, that you're the underdog or the favorite in this fight?
I feel that due to the mindset of just pretty much human nature that there's underestimation. So I think that I would be considered the underdog, but it shows the immaturity of man, immaturity of opponents when they think that it's going to be an easy night, it's going to be short.
My guys train 5 days a week. 5 days a week, sometimes 2-3 hours. They work on everything from offense to defense, from working the jab to slipping the jab to pivoting to the right and stepping around to the left. They work on everything about boxing.
You see, people say realistically, you gotta think of limitations. James has no limitations. He trains like a young guy. He's in here like a young man. Limitations are for those who want them, and James doesn't want that. James wants to be a champ, and he's gonna be one.
On June 7th, I'm looking to put on a show, nice show for everybody. This is gonna be a great fight. From what I hear about my opponent is a tough man extraordinaire. He's a young man, he's a youngster. I'm the older, experienced gentleman, so I'm gonna put on a good show. Gonna come out rocking, and we're gonna just like pretty much please the fan on that fight. It's gonna be an extraordinary fight that night. We're trying to get fight of the night as well.
My feeling on it is that if Isaiah is looking for a knockout, and since he's dreaming about a knockout, you know, I accept the apology when he wakes up on fight night.
Right. Isaiah, what do you have to prove for this fight?
I don't have anything to prove, just moving my career along. Don't want to look past anybody. I plan on coming there to do my work. I mean, it's a fight, so I would be fooling myself to figure this man is coming in there to do anything to bodily harm to myself. It is my job to make sure that does not happen come June 7th. It is my job to be the animal inside the ring. It is my job to put him on the canvas where he belongs.
Do you have anything to prove that night?
What I had to prove that night, David, is that, you know, I want a lot of people to know that, hey, look, whatever you put your mind to do, you can do it. Age is a number based upon what you depend on doing with yourself, with your body. You know, you can still be in there and do some things when you get older. You don't have to just give up just because you're a certain number.
I'm not afraid of anyone. Once the bell rings, I'm an animal, and that animal is ready to let loose. Before the bell rings, I'm a pretty nice guy. I don't want to come off like I'm a butthole or anything like that. I like to have fun. I like to relax, but it's all business when the bell rings.
When that final bell rings, what can we see, James? When that final bell rings.
When that final bell rings, you're going to have a great fight that night. I mean, from what I hear about Isaiah, he's a tough man extraordinaire. You know, I'm coming to put on a show, you know, bring a little flair of different looks of different boxers, and we're going to put on a good show that night.
That final bell, Isaiah, what can we expect to see?
I'm not looking to be a different look, a different boxer. I'm looking to be myself and to make my own name in this industry. Let's make that fact clear. So when that final bell rings, hopefully you would have seen a great fight. Hopefully this man is training hard and he's gonna be able to put on a great fight with myself. But I'm in the gym, I'm training hard every day. I'm up early, I'm going down late. So, I mean, hopefully he's doing the same thing and we can put on a good show. If not, it's gonna be a massacre. If not, it's gonna be a massacre.
Guys, tune in. The Durham Armory, the Durham Convention Center, June 7th, Hands on Fire.